Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, the Yorkshire Man Reacts, and I am back again for some more classic Scottish comedy with the next episode of Rhapsody Nesbitt. It's Series 7, Episode 6, back. So, yep, not gonna talk much, just gonna get right into this one. Loving Rhapsody. I love a bit of Rhapsody Nesbitt, honestly, I really do. Also, as you saw last night, I started a new series, the comic strip. Officially began last night on YouTube. There's also the latest episode of Benidorm available as well. That was I premiered that at 5 o'clock this evening. There is 2 brand new American sitcoms on the Patreon, Brooklyn Nine-Nine and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which are early access shows, so they end up on YouTube with copyright text on the screen and background music. Yeah, a lot of new shows starting. Benidorm was a show that I brought back that I started like over a year ago but stopped it. And there's going to be new shows coming, still new shows coming. Yeah, brace yourself. A lot of stuff happening over the next 4 or 5 months. It's going to be a great end to the year, hopefully. But let's just concentrate on what I've got to do in the present, which is Rhapsody Nesbitt. So let's go.
Middle age? I hate middle age. Too young for a bowling green, too old for ecstasy. The only positive thing I can say about it is I've managed to avoid some of the worst manifestations like James Caan stroke Tom Jones hairline. You know, that kind of frizzy effect makes it look as if they've been too near the gas fire when they lit it.
Well, that's just sad. There's nothing wrong with being old. It happens to us all. It's a wholesome, natural thing.
Yeah.
Dory, you're the biggest. Lean and tweezer that patient's strong boot put his arse, would you?
Don't get tetchy. I was just saying.
Well, don't just say. Aging's a touchy subject.
Aye, it's all right for you standing there with your fancy arms and legs and things.
And hips. Don't forget hips, you hippie bastard.
You're right, boys.
And hips, don't forget hips, you happy bastard.
Coming at the closet. I'm in shape. There, I've said it. I'm tired of biting my pillow.
I swear to God, when I'm an old man, if I make it to, like, old age, I've got to say that to someone. I've got to be like, and your hips, you hippie bastard.
I'm coming at the closet. I'm in shape. There, I've said it. I'm tired of biting my pillow.
He's winning. Hit him with a chair, Rab.
Oh, I'm doing here.
Fall down time already.
Falling down time?
Rab, on Noah's hand?
He was standing up, now he's lying down. Not much of a plot, I admit.
Oh, Rab, what's wrong?
Oh, worry.
Oh, God, this is how the cancer started.
Cancer? Not again. Get up, Rab. Sequels are boring.
I can't have him.
Sequels
The floor's not that sticky. I washed it this morning.
It's my back.
Oh no.
What's up with him?
Says it's his back.
What happened? Unaccustomed exercise. You should try putting your hand in your pocket occasionally.
That's it, I did it. I was reaching for my dose at the time. I'm in agony, you know. Get me him.
Oh, come on, give us a hand, we're his pals.
You're his wife. You shag him. What do we get out of it?
Oh, you shag him well.
Shag him? Never. Well, no unless I'd 8 pints and hadn't had a better offer.
Hang on there, Nesbitt. I've rung a taxi.
A taxi? How the hell am I going to get a taxi? I'm flat on my back.
Never stopped you in the past. Come on.
Oh, Mary.
Give us a hand.
Oh, careful.
Steady.
Hold on.
Steady. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, can I just say a little speech on back pain? It is the absolute worst thing in the world, and the most annoying thing about it is that it's so common. I think in America it's now officially the most expensive healthcare complaint in terms of how much money it costs the economy, in terms of how much time at work people miss through back pain complaints and back problems. I think it is the most expensive health problem now in America, and I think it's the same here as well. Although I can't be sure, because I think for some reason I think there's another thing, but I don't know what it is. I can't remember. But yeah, it is such a bastard. You know, it's not like if you've hurt your hand or something, you know, it's not something on a limb that you can just rest. It's your back. It doesn't matter whether you're sat up, stood up, or lying down. You are always using your back. There's always a muscle in there being used all the time. So you can't rest it. All you can do really is lie down. It's awful. I wouldn't wish it on... yeah. I know it's a sitcom and sorry to get serious, but I'm just saying, people out there that suffer from back pain, I sympathise with you. I know what it's like. It's horrible. And I hate that we have to go through it. And in my opinion, all the medical research that goes on, they should be doing more research on back pain and dealing with it.
Hold on.
Oh, Dennis! Oh, gee!
I've got you. Aye.
That's one thing I wouldn't wish on anybody. A bad back.
Aye, creates havoc with your life. Mind there are
Aye.
pluses. Play your cards right, you don't have to dip your wife for...
Mine was, you know, at my worst point with it, I was like this close to offing myself. So I was just like, what is the fucking point? I can't fucking do anything. It was that bad.
months.
No sex?
You're all right.
Interesting.
See you when we see you, Rab.
Don't you believe it? I'll be in here tomorrow night. Business as usual.
That's
I don't
it,
think you
game
will,
Rab.
mate.
What a man. Dopey bastard. You'll see him in here, I guarantee he'll have a bed sore hour.
Come on, James.
Right, it depends what's up with him, what he's done.
Ah,
Hopefully he's just pulled a muscle.
you are such innocence.
Well, Mr. Nesbitt, we have the results of your X-ray here. Now, it's not as clear or enhanced a profile of your condition as might be yielded by an MRI scan. That's magnetic resonance imaging. But we've enough information to venture a likely diagnosis or prognosis. And
Oh, just cut this shite. What have I got?
in short, a prolapse.
Is that not a woman thing? Oh, were you running through my pockets when that X-ray machine's went?
I hardly think so since you were wearing your trousers at the time.
That was my fine satirical point, ya mutton-faced doughball, yeah.
Don't start with me. It is not my fault that you have got a back that rattles like a Japanese wind chime, is it?
Look, please, if I may. You've a misalignment between your first and your second vertebrae.
Is that at the top of the spine?
No, at the foot.
Oh, may I know it? I might have known it. Bottom of the bloody pile as usual. Is there no good news?
Well, that is the good news. In that position, around 90% of cases can correct themselves with time, say a few months.
Months?
Or
Months.
perhaps a year. It's really just down to luck.
Oh, well, that throws me out in it. Luck, dear God. Take a swatch at Hitchens cooking. That's how lucky I've gotten a great lottery of life.
Now, I'll give you some caproxamol and diclofenac. That's anti-inflammatories and painkillers. Now, you might get the odd wee blockage as a side effect, but they should give you some peace.
Could you add a sock to that prescription, doctor, so I could shove it in his gob and then I could get some peace as well?
Excuse my dear wife, Doc.
See, this is the problem with back pain. When you're a new back pain patient, that's what they do all the time. The first thing they do is treatment is painkillers, and and I mean, all right, if you're in that kind of pain, it needs to be helped, but it's just not good enough. That's what we've been doing now for the last, nearly a century. People have got back pain, they go to the doctors, they give them, a strong painkiller and send them on their way. Call it, these days, all right, you've got a bit of physio now, and maybe for the last 20 years, a bit of physio, musculoskeletal clinic, but it's still not good enough. There's people that just it never stops. More needs to be done. It's not good enough. I'm sorry I rant on like this, but as someone who deals with it, it is fucking awful. It ruins your life. You have no idea if you don't have a problem. If you don't have a back pain problem, never had one, you cannot understand how much it affects you. It is fucking hell.
Effect, but they should give you some peace.
Could you add a sock to that prescription, doctor, so I could shove it in his gob and then I could get some peace as well?
Excuse my dear wife, Doctor. She is an ignorant walloper.
Ignorant walloper.
This trouble is an agonising complaint.
Yeah, it is.
You'll need to take things sensibly.
My middle name, Chief.
No heavy lifting.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Mango's that new kitchen extension, eh, Mary?
And of course, no alcohol.
What?
You're on strong painkillers. No alcohol, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That is it. That is it, you blown you bastard. You're beginning to prick up there after a shite start.
Please forgive my husband, Doctor. He's a bad-tempered pishwipe that should have been flushed at birth. He means no harm.
Touche, Mary, touche. I'll give you that.
Bad-tempered pishwipe.
Come on.
All right, cheerio.
Shouldn't laugh.
Hello. The snorkel.
Hey. No, I fill up the pipe with tobacco and the mask keeps the smoke out my eyes.
Oh, very good. No, seriously though, I love snorkeling myself. Where'd you go to the Algarve?
The Algarve? No, I don't like that pub. I'll see you.
In ride. What's he doing, the fucking backward mong? Do we really need a close-up on his fucking walloper? I don't want to see Tony Roper's walloper in every shot. Disgusting. A definition of middle-aged dropped lasagna body, right there.
You're nicked, you pervy bastard.
Ah, you fat bastard.
James Aaron Cotter. In this day and age, crimes such as yours are particularly seedy and unattractive.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
It's not a compliment.
No, it's not, you dickhead.
But I will dignify something as slimy and pathetic as you as such a one. Remind me of your last job, Cotter.
It was in the media business, sir.
Ah, yes. You had a
pirate
paper
videos.
round when you were 15. It's your wife.
Wow.
I feel sorry for. She's promised to stand by you, God knows why. And in view of that, I won't be sending you to prison, provided...
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I was dreading that. I'm just too pretty. I'd have a shock like a wind tunnel in no time, sir. Thank you, sir. I'd have a shock like a wind tunnel in no time, sir. Thank you, sir.
Provided you take the appropriate counselling. Now, get out of my sight.
Terrible thing I have to cope with, Ella. How you getting on?
I'm trying my best, Mary, but it's no easy. Every time he comes near me, I flinch. I feel my flesh crawl. Even the sound of his whining voice disgusts me.
Business as usual, then, eh?
Yeah.
Mary!
All right, Rab, I'm coming. Believe me, Ella, I know what you're going through. There's none making day. We're stuck with him.
No me, Mary. I'll stand by him, but we're no joined at the hip. Or anywhere else for that matter.
Ella? Empty I know.
Remember that strippogram we hired for Isaac Quinlan's gas bill testimonial? The one young guy came as a kinky spy.
James Bondage? Oh, he was gorgeous.
But more important than that, Mary.
James Bond. Wow.
He knows how to treat a woman. It's like courting Oyer again. We walk in the park, sip cappuccino, and every time he meets me, he brings me some wee silly gift.
Oh, Ella.
Are you still de-waxing your ears with a set of Kirby grips or what?
All right, Rab, I'm coming.
I better go, Mary. Don't want to be late. That was last week's wee gift. Well, he's not a total poof. Cheerio, Mary.
Cheerio, Ella.
Don't be giving her ideas.
What is it?
Get rid of these socks. Holy mastermind and escape to the bloody twin tub.
All right. Here, I hope you no think about going down to the pub. Remember what the doctor said?
I am not thinking about going to the pub, but if I was thinking about going to the pub, it'd be none of your bloody business. Now just get on with your job.
Aww.
Empty that pole while you're at it.
All right.
And bring me my prescription, okay?
Yeah. It's not that bad. I mean, well, no, what's he got? He said that he had a prolapse between his bottom two vertebrae. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'd be that bad. I remember... My mum, she slipped through this and she was still going to the toilet. I don't think he'd have a bedpan. You know, she was still going to the toilet with 2 slipped discs.
Okay.
Mind you, it's a comedy. They're going to exaggerate, aren't they?
Chanella, when we were young, you always wore coatie and lamb.
Exaggerate. Just exaggerate.
Just getting back from my counselling
his
classes
reaction to it.
collect my prescription, you know.
What, 3 love bites to be taken between meals?
No, it's don't laugh. Prozac.
Who's laughing? Snap. Here, that's the first laugh I've had for weeks. It hasn't been chemically induced.
You bugger off, you're barred.
Barred?
You can't get barred from a chemist.
It's your own fault. If you can't hold your methadone, you shouldn't drink it.
Dick.
Speaking of the gutter, how's Rab?
Don't ask. How's Ella?
Don't ask.
No, don't ask.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Aye. Well, we've obviously nothing whatsoever to say each other, eh?
That's the thing about being married, eh? You learn how to give good silence. I'll get up, mate.
One thing I'm forgetting though, this is the 90s, so when you had a problem with your back like that, it wouldn't be like today. Today they encourage you to get moving and just, you know, go about your life as normal as possible from as early as possible. Back then it was just lie in bed, try to stay in bed as long as possible. So I suppose maybe it is quite feasible that he would be in bed even with a bedpan. He is going to the pub. Oh.
You dirty bastard.
You dirty bastard. Oh, Rob.
You know, see if some swine were to invent self-tying shoes for us spinally challenged geek, you know.
Spinally
us
challenged
mobility
geek?
of the average standard lap. It made a bloody fortune, so they would. I mean, let's face it, I have as much chance of pulling Cindy Crawford here as I have of pulling on my socks. Like they say, if you've got to suffer for something, you appreciate it more, don't you? And on that basis, this pint is going to taste like God's own homebrew.
It's his own fault.
This place is fair changed, eh, Jamesy?
What hasn't he? Mary, mind we used to sit in here all night, your cherry and a bowl of aspirins. Mind what we used to call ourselves?
Dr. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. What's changed, eh?
We have.
Some people say the secret of a good marriage is always tell the truth. I think the trick is to avoid the truth.
Absolutely. Folks start dragging truth into marriages, the divorce courts will be full in no time. Mind you, Keeping a marriage going isn't always the same thing as keeping it alive, is it?
That's very profound, Jamesy. Are you pissed? I suppose you've been through it yourself lately.
Well, let's just say, pain recognises pain. That's Gash's mobile. He didn't volunteer work as a drugs baron now.
Oh no, this is his old one. Gash gave it to me when he vowed he'd give up the drugs for good.
So what's he doing now?
Oh, he's a consciousness alteration administrator.
Course
Him and
he
Bridie
is.
are working out a flat in Pollock. They've got an Alsatian dog and closed circuit television. Hello.
Don't hello me, you gallivant gubbin legs that you are. Get your ass down here pronto, because if you don't, I'll take your... Oh.
Yeah, Rab, I know that you've got a back problem, but you can't be talking to your wife like that. Jesus.
Because if you don't, I'll take your... Oh.
I'd hang up on him.
Oh.
It's your own fault.
Oh, I know. I'm not exactly being the stoic, cheery type of it. Oh, God, the poor bitch, I'm going to have to make it up yet.
You all right, Rab?
You looking for a taxi?
Well, now you come to mention it, I am presently considering tenders for the job of conveying my fat ass homeward. Yes!
Well, as long as you're not too fussy.
All right, Andrew. How's the Wayne?
Come away and have a look, Mary.
Oh, he's getting big.
He certainly is.
What's his name again?
My name is Vengeance, as you will very soon discover. Oh, thanks very much for coming round, Doctor.
No problem, Mr.
Like
Nesbitt.
you wouldn't
I've another couple of
notice.
calls in the area. Now, you say this attack hit you as you were strolling to the park.
The park bar.
Zip it, darling. Yes, I was strolling in the park when the next thing you know, my arse is in the grubber. I've got a pain up my crevice with a flaming spear.
Well, any oddness and sensation should be noted, but it may be just constipation. Are your bowels working?
Funny you should...
Constipation doesn't strike you down with so much pain that you're on the ground and you can't move.
Say that, Doctor, but for some time now I feel as if I have been playing host to Howard Hughes.
How do you mean?
Well, how can I put this? He's happy to stand on the doorstep and autograph my gusset, but he will not come out and paddle in the porcelain.
I see. Would you try a suppository?
I would try a torpedo if I thought I could get it in.
I'll get it in.
I'll
You
get
managed to
it
stir
in.
up the alcohol.
Button it, honey bunch. Yes, I can honestly say that I have not set foot in a pub since this unfortunate accident occurred.
Well then, why don't we see if we can give nature a helping hand?
I'm telling you, it's the best sex I've ever had in my life. It's elemental. We stagger about his flat, him wearing me like a tool bag. Honest to God, I squeeze him that hard that he's wearing his nipples in both cheeks.
You seem to be really going for it this time, Ella.
Gone for it, Mary. I'm having to use chapstick in my drawers. I've got to face it, I'm a hormone junkie, and that's that.
Oh, God. Yeah, Ella, chapstick's only for, that pair of lips.
Chapstick in my drawers. I've got to face it, I'm a hormone junkie, and that's that.
What about Jamesy?
Me and Jamesy have run out of puff. We should have never married in the first place.
Wow.
It's the old story. He says potato.
You say potato. You say tomato.
I say stick your tomatoes up your arse, you ignorant looking swine that you are. Ach, it's nobody's fault, Mary. See, I need somebody stimulating, intelligent, and hung like a church bell pull. And Jamesy, well, I've always felt he needed somebody like you, Mary. My life's going to change, Mary. I know it. And if you hurt somebody along the way, well, it's them or you. That's the rules of the game, isn't it? Well, I better split. Jimbo's taking me up his fitness club for some pre-sex sex and a sauna. What about yourself?
Oh, my social diary's full as well, Ella. I'm going up the chemist to get Rabbie's suppositories.
Well, it's no all glab and governor, despite what they say.
True enough.
She's got Gucci earrings.
All right, Jamesy. What you reading? 20,000 Muffs Under the Sea?
Have your fun, boys. I deserve it. You must know, it's a book of love poetry.
Love poetry? You? What the hell's going on, Jamesy?
Look, if you...
I've got my scarf.
So that's it, is it? You're going to show her Wordsworth's daffodils with one hand and slip her 8 inches of blank verse with the other. What do you reckon, Dodie? Will it work?
You never know. I hear she's very moist between the sonnets.
You'll never change, will you? You just don't get it. Aye.
Neither will you where Mary's concerned. What say you, Norrie?
I don't know. Change is in the air. I haven't seen Nesbitt for a week. That's one for the Book of Revelations, isn't it?
One sec. One sec. You alright, boy? What's up? What's up? Jesus.
Are you all right in there?
No! I've got an arse like a shark trying to swallow a rainbow. How can I be alright?
Oh, I can't tell what
I've got an arse like a shark trying to swallow a rainbow. How can I be alright?
I've got an ass like a shark trying to swallow something. I can't.
I've got an arse like a shark trying to swallow a rainbow. How can I be alright?
All right. Just remember, breathe and push. Breathe and push. Hello?
Breathe and push.
Jamesy, where are you?
Relax. I'm on a mobile. I stole one. On a week's approval. I just had to hear your voice again. Mary.
Jamesy, don't.
Please, Mary, listen. I've wrote you a poem. I hope you like it. It goes like this.
Oh, here we go.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
You lying bastard, that's not yours.
More lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds. I'll make that Budweisers of May. And summer's lease hath too short a day.
With a song in my heart. Oh, Billy doll. Oh. See when you take a suppository. God. You imagine a kind of beige Niagara Falls as a result. See when that damn bus. See when.
Beige Niagara Falls. Too much, Rab, too much.
Beige Niagara Falls as a result. But see when that damn bus. See when that damn bus. It's like giving birth to a fully formed pottery vase. All you think was stick it all the way to the middle, stick 2 or 3 tulips in it, stick it through there on the sideboard for you, you know.
Just a wee minute, Rabbie.
So long as men can breathe and eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. I mean, I know it's no up to Mary Mac's fun parade, but it says what I want to say, Mary. Because what I want to say is...
Honest to God, see, that is a giant redwood of logs in there. I mean, see if you were to slice it through the middle, they'll probably have age things. In fact, come on, have a wee swag. Come on,
have a wee swatch? No.
Have a swatch at it.
I don't want to have a swatch at your turd.
Keep your bingo pens in, you know.
Mary, I love you. I've always loved you. I can't help it. I love you.
This is going too far now.
Mary! Mary! Oh! Would you look at that? I had a wee orphan sock left over from last week's wash, and now I've found its twin. I'll tell you, it's at times like these you think you're working for UNICEF, as opposed to, just doing the week's washing, you know. And that is not all, folks. I worked away how to put the buggers on.
All right.
What do you think there? Oh, wait till you see, wait till you see. Put that there. There you go, eh? What do you make of that? Okay. I mean, I know it's not like finding a cure for cancer or nothing, but, well, when you come from my social class, you tend to take your ego massage where you can find it. And just to get it for there. They bought me a pint glass. Oh, bugger it. Drink's therapy, innit? I mean, it's a well-known medical fact that alcohol relaxes the muscles.
You relaxed enough yet, Rab?
I'm working on it, Doddy. Season another couple of glasses of that relaxation under.
Ready when you are, Rab.
Go!
Must be the only pub in Glasgow with a life belt in the first aid box.
Is that you then, Rab?
Why, yes. Thank you, Andrew. Now, I think a quick crawl to the chemist and then stay up the road to lie on the sofa and watch the racing whilst warming my balls with a hairdryer. So if you'll excuse me then.
What a character, eh?
That's code for what a total prick I'm with you.
These Nesbitt spend a lot of time in their back one way or another, don't they?
Is he crawling the whole way home?
Here, pal. Got any spare change?
No, I left it in my other trousers and my yacht in Marbella, you know. Get my bloody road.
Use your carry, you bastard.
Oh, have they go, I carry.
Look. Prescription. Fewer calories. Even better.
I hope they die.
Ah, Mr. Nesbitt. You're awake. Congratulations.
It's no big deal. I've woken up several times in my life.
Your operation's been a complete success.
Operation? What operation?
That kicking you got. Remember? It burst your prolapsed disc. We were able to admit you as an emergency and operate. Otherwise, you could have had to wait 6 months. By the way, you've a visitor.
Mary.
You all right, Rob?
Well, I better for seeing you here. Having a bad bastard to you, now. I'm going to make it up to you. I promise. We can get my clays and we'll go way up the road before Dr. Mengley there changes his mind.
I just came in to see you were all right, Rob. I'm not going home.
You and Mary? Are you kidding? We seem to be sitting on the settee together in the throes of love. I'd go with the obvious if I were you.
You said you'd found somebody else, Ella. That you despise Jamesy and that you wouldn't make love to him if he was the last man on the planet. No offence, Jamesy.
None taken, Mary. In fact, it merely adds to my satisfaction when I turn to my ex-partner and do this. Excuse me.
him, Ella.
Oh, he's a filthy bastard.
You don't even want him.
I know fine well I don't want him. I don't want anybody else to get him. It's okay, Mary. I'll rise above it. I'll be mature.
I'll be honest, I never thought anybody would. Do you know what I mean? I mean, Ella, she's a very patient woman to put up with Jamesy Cotter. So I thought if they ever broke up officially, that'd be it for Jamesy. He'd have to retire the old wee walloper. It wouldn't he be going anywhere else, any near anyone else?
To get him. I know fine well I don't want him.
But Mary!
I don't want anybody else to get him.
And he's broke the bro code.
Okay, Mary. I'll rise above it. I'll be mature. Well, hell. I hope yous both die a syphilis, you shite-faced losers.
What? Anita?
Right, nice chair, please.
Right, thanks a lot.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'd like police fire and symbolism, please. Yes, I'll hold. In same thought, I'll call back.
What just happened? Right, are they going to be carrying this on over to the next one? So, right, okay. So, the basic summary of the plot of this episode, Rab did his backing with a prolapsed disc, and he became such an arsehole because of it, the way he was bossing Mary around and treating her because he was bedbound, and also because Jamesy and Ella were having problems in their relationship. I mean, they're always having problems anyway, but it was getting to, she was messing around with someone else. That Mary and Jamesy ended up together. Rab's on his own. And his house is burnt down. I feel like I just want to go straight into the next episode now to see what the fuck happened. I'm not gonna though. Okay, well, right. I guess we'll see what happens in the next one. Is if poor Rab's gonna be on his own. I hope that he's not. I hope everything's back to normal. But that was a bit strange. But anyway, that is the end of this episode. So it was called Back because it was about Rab having a bad back. Yeah. Oh. It was very funny. So, let's have a look. How many episodes are left in this series? If it's going to be fucking possible. Oh, there it is. Right. 7-6. Oh, so this is the last episode of Series 7. Yep, 7-6. 7-6. Right. So, episode 8. Oh, this is part of a two-parter. Right, well, I'm not going to read that then. Because I guess the second part is the conclusion to this. Okay. And then after Series 8... Series 9... Yeah. Well, nearly finished this, by all accounts. But that officially ends Series 7 of Rab C. Nesbitt with, that's quite a strange way of ending a series. So, this was the first part of a two-parter thingy, and this originally aired on the 25th of September 1998, and part 2 didn't air until the 14th of May 1999. It's a funny way of doing it. Oh, well. There you go, I suppose. Yeah, it was a good episode. Enjoyed that. So I'm going to leave it there. So thanks everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon. That's where you get early access to everything, or access to anything that's exclusive. All the new shows, that's where they'll be going first, or earlier than they end up on YouTube. And not going out. Next episode of that coming up soon. And also the next episode of It's Always Sunny. Next episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They'll be on Patreon soon as well. And also, to the people wondering, because people have been asking me about this, Blackadder, why there hasn't been a new episode for so long. The reason being is that it's been taken off of iPlayer. And it's not on Netflix either. So I've been struggling to find a place where there's a decent copy of it available. And the sites that I use, not the best. So I'm still looking around for a good copy. And as soon as I find one, that series will be coming back. So don't worry, I haven't dropped it. It's because it's gone off iPlayer and that was the best copy. They need to put it on Netflix. Bottom used to be on Netflix. Years ago. I remember I used to see the poster and I used to just skim past it. There was a lot of things, you know, I remember the early days, Netflix, it was full of classic British sitcoms. It was a goldmine that weren't on iPlayer. iPlayer was just, you know, in the early days, it was literally just what was on BBC whatever the night before. It was shite, really. So yeah, they need to hurry up and get Blackadder on one of the platforms again. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Good night.